I was visiting Ashley her sophomore year. I left the dorm and I was parked behind the door, behind D-Ho. And I went to my car and I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw Ashley coming back outside. And I thought, oh, what did I forget? And that's when I saw Ashley heading to a really, really tall man. Insert Justin.
First met at college at Ball State.
We were both becoming RAs and we had a little meeting and I walked in and see this gigantic tall guy.
When we started having RA training, got there and it was the first person I started talking to, 8 o'clock in the morning. We had a coffee, we shared it, and the rest of RA trainings we sat next to each other the entire time. At a certain point we started stretching and we talked until 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we went to RA trainings and about fell asleep, so that's why we drank more coffee, and now we just go on coffee dates.
We would share coffee and everyone would be like, that's kind of weird. Yeah. They're not together, why are they sharing coffee? But little do they know, we were like in love.
We kept it a secret from everyone but y'all.
Which was really fun. We just got to keep it all in our little bubble, and my closest friends knew, and that was pretty much it.
I told everyone that I knew, but not on staff because I didn't want it to ruin our relationship. So COVID hit after 9 months of dating, something like that, 7 to 9 months. And we went long distance. It was abrupt.
When we were long distance, Justin did a really good job of still taking me on dates.
We played board games online together. We watched movies over Zoom.
So we would do wine and canvas dates through FaceTime. My dad was sold. He was like, yep, if he's doing this long distance, he's good. You ready? Give me away?
No, not really.
Yes, I'm ready to give you to Justin.
Okay.
He's not ready to let you go yet.
He was living in PA and had a job there, and we were not a fan of long distance.
But then I came back and ended up staying with her dad, and stayed with her dad for 8 months.
So that he could come to Ball State every weekend and spend the entire weekend in my teeny tiny dorm room.
I legitimately stayed in a 13 by 13 room again by myself for 8 hours while she student taught. Huh. She didn't fill it. She's gonna be bawling her eyes out when she gets mine.
That was so good, so sweet.
Oh, I love him. Time has flown. 4 years have passed, and through that time we have made roots so deep and so strong. This has allowed us to overcome every challenge thrown our way.
It hasn't always been an easy road, but I know without a doubt it's always been worth it. I still have to pinch myself sometimes to believe that we have accomplished all that we already have.
So, Robbie, the first thing that Robbie said to me was, do not hurt her. He knew before either of us knew that we were going to end up together, way before we did. Supposedly there's a picture that we may see today.
There is a photo that I have of you and Justin. I've referenced it many times to the both of you. It's from the earliest days before the two of you turned into what you are today, and you will get that photo soon enough. It's the first time I knew you were going to love this man with your whole heart. It was so clear, so evident, and so overwhelming. And it's funny how a simple moment can answer all the questions that felt unanswerable. To Justin, there was a time some years ago, amidst one of our many one-on-one meals together, we talked about a life already lived and the many years ahead. If that version of you could see you today, I bet he'd be lost for words. I bet he'd smile knowing some of those worries never came to fruition. I bet he'd be heartened to know that what was once a story he told himself is now a reality. Here you are today, standing in front of us with so much love in your heart for this woman. I can say with great confidence that I am proud of the man you've become, and I'm proud to call you a friend. And to Ashley, where do I even begin? Seeing the way that you look at Justin has changed the way that I show up in loving people too. This gift of being able to see the heart of someone, even on the rainiest days.
And Ashley and I didn't really grow up together with the age difference, but I'm really happy that we get to do this together.
Watching your best friend grow up and be the man he is today and have the woman that he has now is something special.
I knew he was the one because he makes me feel safe. And that to me is everything. He makes me feel like when I'm with him, I am at home. He's my safe person. I can tell him anything. I can do anything with him. As we say I do today, I am saying I do to the boy I met in college, the man I live with today, and the father you will one day be. I am also saying I do to every new version of yourself you will become in our future.
It's been really fun to be around them. They're a really awesome couple. They bicker, they flirt all the time, and there's a lot of laughing when we're all together. So it's been really cool to see them.
One thing I find most special about the relationship that they have is the commitment to one another, to each other. Their ability to be there, be present for one another is unmatched.
I was waiting for the moment to arrive.
You're hot. Damn. Gorgeous. I choose you today, and I will choose you and love you for every second of every day for the rest of my life.
And I promise to always tell you to drive safe when you leave, even if it gets me an eye roll every time.
I have and will continue to bet on us every single time.
But more than anything, I vow to give us all the gift we got. Because nothing is more important to me than what we have here.
At long last, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Indiana, I pronounce you, Justin and Ashley, as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Corin. You may kiss the bride.
As we introduce Ashley and Justin Corin.
Ashley and Justin, welcome to the most exciting, the most difficult, and overall the best portion of life. Welcome to married life.
Brenna and I thought we would give them some gifts to give them some advice in this married club that we've been in for a long time. This is a picnic basket for you guys. And this is just a reminder to never stop dating.
Then we have a cutting board. You can create so many memories in the mundane tasks such as cooking dinner every night. But more importantly, if you take care of this cutting board, like if you take care of each other, it'll last a lifetime.
Slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be. And no matter what, do it together, regardless of a still day, and regardless of a hurricane.
We are going to be the tough ones. I vow to continue to grow with you as we continually challenge each other mentally, physically, and spiritually.